After a long, stressful day of patrolling, we love to partake in ISIS, Smirnoff.
That's right, we took a small break from ISIS, but now we're back. It's the re-emergence of ISIS.
Well, just when you think you're done with ISIS, comes right back.
Pulls you right back in. You don't just up and quit ISIS.
During the school year, we volunteer at the local elementary school to be child traffickers.
No, we don't. No, we're crossing guards. Safety patrol. That's it.
So you're saying I should not have told the PTA that we were going to volunteer to be child traffickers?
I sure wish you hadn't done that.
Oh, Doug. I told the church if they're ever looking for experienced child traffickers, call Dick and Doug.
Okay. Well, I guess I won't be going to that church anymore. I'm gonna have to become a Lutheran or something.
Unfortunately, some of the rambunctious teens were using towels provided by the pool clubhouse to whip and snap each other's fannies.
That's why we had to institute a full-on towel ban.
Oh, absolutely, a towel ban. It felt like a suicide mission, but we had to do what we could to protect the women and children from those radical teens.
Because of the Taliban, we had to have all the women cover their faces and heads in order to not be hurt.
In situations like this, sometimes it feels like the best thing you can do is pull out and pray for the best.
Absolutely.
Or dial 911.
No, I've never heard anyone say dial 911 before. In order to beautify our neighborhood, we've been filling in a lot of cracks and holes in the street with our hot, sticky tar.
You can tell Dick and Doug have been on your street because it'll be retard.
No, I don't think you're hearing what you're saying.
We retard it.
Maybe we filled it in.
We retard it.
Cut that.
As a service to our neighbors, we like to clean off their porches and stoops.
The only issue is we can't agree on what method is most effective. Dick here is anti-vax.
I've done my research and they are not as effective as advertised. You had to use the booster on it last time.
But that only makes the vax stronger.
I don't trust the microchip in it though.
Contrary to popular belief, there is no microchip in this.
Doug got his vac for free.
Well, they were just giving them away, so why not take it?
Because they might have problems, Doug.
I haven't had any problems with mine so far. My arms got a little sore right at first when I first was using the vax.
Well, there's definitely no microchip in this. The way God intended. A broom.
Okay, so you're just gonna sweep it under the carpet. That way you don't have to think about it. I actually like the way you're thinking there.
You want to get a chili dog?
Yeah, let's go.
With football season kicking off, I have taken a vested interest in the rankings and standings of the team. Oh, I absolutely love to get my hands on a coach's poll.
You sure do. Sometimes you get your hands on a coach's poll and a writer's poll at once.
Oh, I like to gaze at both the polls. I like to hold them, double fist them, and compare them.
Sure.
I made my own poll.
The dick poll. I've got it right here. Oh, I was actually sitting on the dick poll.
You were squatting on the dick poll.
I did. Oh, I ripped your poll just.
You by chance have a copy of the coach's poll?
Well, I don't have a hard copy of the coach's poll, but I have a picture of a bunch of different polls on my phone.
Do you have a photo of your wife Karen's poll? I heard she might have one.
She likes to keep her poll kind of hidden.
I think a lot of people know Karen's got a poll that she's hiding.
Well, I don't know. She likes to kind of keep it under wraps, if you know what I mean.
She tucks her poll?
She tucks her poll.
In order to have extra energy during the school year, I always consume Life cereal before we patrol the streets.
So you're pro-life?
I'm absolutely pro-life. Are you not?
Okay, well, I advocate for the right to choose what kind of cereal you'd like to have.
So you don't like life?
Well, not particularly right now. Karen and I are having a lot of problems that have been stemming from the, you mean the cereal though, don't you? You know, I like it. I like the cinnamon kind. It's got a real nice spice.
In order to combat the staffing shortage in our schooling system, we have volunteered to be teachers' aides.
Last year we were only part-time, but this year we signed contracts to be full-blown aides.
We're contracted aides.
We are. That's absolutely right. That's the best thing, is we're helping all the schools get aides as much as we can. Principals have aides now. Gym teachers have aides. They always did.
Teachers' aides should have aides.
Double aides.
In order to quell underage drinking in the neighborhood, we put out a bait drink station, or as we call it,
a thirst trap. Some people say we could do a better job concealing our obvious attempts for attention.
No, I think you're great at baiting, Doug. You are truly a master baiter.
Well, I appreciate that. We're just trying to satisfy the needs of the community.
With the days dwindling down, make sure you get outside and take in the vitamin D while you still can.
You got to get as much D as possible. You got to get out there and get that D.
Sometimes I'll take a nice carrot I grew in my garden and consume it in the sun.
You eat the A while you're getting some D.
Absolutely.
That's a perfect idea.
To eat an A while taking D.
It's my favorite pastime.
And if you're not Team ISIS, you should maybe join.
Give it a shot. What could go wrong?